All right, hello everybody. I'm going to try to do this in one take. This is another Drew Teach Time. Today we're going to be doing a quick walkthrough of the GVM-800D-II panels for the district race of 2026 specifically, but also in general, as we have a bit new of an organizational system for them, and I want to just give a brief overview of how they work. This is the setup. There are 3 main GVM panels. For District Kit 1, or Competition Kit, we have 1A, 1B, and 1C. Additionally, we will have bag 1A, 1B, 1C. Light stands and bags 1A, 1B, 1C, and cables, power cables 1A, 1B, 1C. Batteries are going to be the only things that aren't labeled because those are going to mix and match a little bit. Additionally, we have the manual and, of course, the full bag where the contents of what I just spoke about are on the bottom right. This way, we'll be able to know exactly how much of everything there is, where each thing is, and make sure that our competition kits always stay fully stocked. We have more panels over here and stuff that I'm going to get organized a little bit. Those will be the backups that we're using for music videos or any other projects coming up. So we will use those later. These ones will need to stay in tip-top shape for competition. All right, so we're going to put together contest kit number 1. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is put in our 2 main lights. So we're going to grab light 1A and bag 1A because it's in kit 1 and it's the first light. So 1A. It always has the protective cover and it has the fusion sheet underneath. Every single one of these has all the parts. So we're going to keep it that way with this organizational system. These will go face down in here, I find easiest. So just in here, right in this square, face down works best. Grab 1B, put it face down. I'm going to flip these around so the logo shows, which want everything looking nice. So I'm putting the back panel on the side with the logo, baby pin attachment for the stand up at the top, placed right in like this so the logo and the label anyone can see when they open the box. Now on the other side, we have a flap. Our light stands go on that side. We have 3 light stands each. They're all the exact same. 1A, 1B, 1C, all in here. Close that up, tuck everything in nicely. I like to hold it here, grab the light stands, go over, and zip. The bags are a little bit funny because you store things on both sides, which gets difficult sometimes, but you just got to be careful with it. Then we're careful of our tape. Of course, this needs to be replaced every now and then. We might eventually write it on if we feel good about this system, but for now it's just tape labels, so make sure those stay on. And on this side, we'll put our other 1 light and our power. So we got 1C left over. 1C will hang out all by himself on this side. And then we'll get our 6 batteries. These are MPF 750 batteries. They're the medium size. For this time alone, probably not in the future, we're going to have 6 battery chargers. No exact way you need to do this, just get it all fitting in there. And we got our 3 power cords. 1A, 1B, 1C. Make sure we have it all. It'll be a little bit of a tight fit. Some things can stack on top of each other if needed. Like, I think I'll just put this cord on top. We're going to put the manual in so that anyone can use them when needed. We're going to hide it under the chargers so they're a little bit easier to see. Not chargers, just power cables. The lights need power at all times. They cannot charge. So this one is done. I'm also going to, for district race, put some gas on the back for people to use. Perfect. So now y'all got some gap to use whenever needed. And that box is ready to go. So we just want to keep things organized, clean, and just ultimately need to keep everything together because we don't want all our parts going missing and us having to frantically rebuild kits every race. So next, I'm just going to show y'all a little bit more. I'm going to pan up a little bit again. Tilt up. Show y'all a little bit more about exactly how the lights work because it just gets confusing a bit sometimes. So here we have another one of our GVM panels, not one of the 1 A, B, or C or 2 A, B, or C, just another one. And we've got another power cable just plugged into the floor of the studio right here. The panels can either have batteries, the MPF 750s, as I said, on these slots, or, which is the more reliable option, you can plug in your DC, I think 381F, yes, power cable, plug it into the DC 15 volt port here, beneath the left battery, slot it in right there. Then click your power switch to the right side, the adapter side, so power adapter. Your screen will turn on. We'll open our barn doors here and see that we got quite a bit of light going on. So we'll face that away for now. All right, so back panel. Main screen, our main intensity knob, and then our multi-purpose knob, along with some switches or buttons, and that will switch some options for us. So the main thing, your big number is your intensity. Scrolling up, this is 100% intensity. We can bring it all the way down to 19. Still looks pretty bright on camera, but it's much dimmer in person. So we can have a lot of variation of brightness. As you can see, if I just put on myself and scroll, we got a lot of options. Then right now, let's see if you can see it. It says CCT color temperature. You probably can't see it. 3500. So that is your color temperature, that you could say your white balance to an extent, but not fully. This it tells how hot, cold, or warm your light is, and that'll be affected by your multi-purpose dial. So do that left and right. It's getting warmer, getting cooler, a lot of options there. You can single click your multi-purpose dial. See how that changes? Now we're on the hue. So see how it's red? We can scroll this through. We're getting colors, actual hues, not just temperatures. Blue, pink, red, green, all of it. So that's if you need something a little bit more creative than just a white. Next, you can click over. We got saturation. So right now we got a nice purple, but if I were to scroll this, it becomes more faded. So we can play with our saturation on our hues. Click that back to color temperature is what you're mostly going to use for some natural lighting. Additionally, if we can hold the multi-purpose button down for 3 seconds, your thing will change. You'll see this SC in the top left. That is for a scene. And right now, it's what does your effects. So this is your paparazzi lighting. You have, I believe, 18 different effects that you can scroll through. So let's just go something random. For instance, this one is fire. So you kind of got this orange, and it's flickering between some oranges and yellows. 8, let's see what 8 is. Oh no, the first one's lighting. This one's lightning. This one's paparazzi. This is a TV, so it's got a little bit of flicker to it, some changes. So that's pretty cool too. We can go to one like I can't remember what this one is exactly, but you'll see that now you have a control in the bottom too. So some of the effects you can control the temperature with, this will always control your intensity, but if we're on that one, you can single click and control the temperature. So we can get this one warmer or cooler as well while it goes in and out. Click again to scroll through your effects. Get to this one, 7. I have no clue what this is, but something terrible, an alarm or something. Click it. Now, sorry, that's still intensity, but now this one you won't control the color, but you can control the time. So I'll put it all the way at 100. Oh, this is party or something. So it's going very fast. It's 100 milliseconds between changes, but scroll it all the way up, 5,000 milliseconds. All right, there we are. So it's still flickering, but the colors are changing a lot slower. You'll see. So it's purple, now it's red, and it's going to cycle through a lot of red and orange. It's getting more yellow. And now green. So yeah, you can scroll up the time to make the colors change a lot slower on certain effects. So we will hold that 3 seconds. Bring it back to home, normal color temperature. Now we'll take a look at our modes for a little bit. For the most part, y'all will just stay on rotate. I can't tell if you can read that or not, probably not. Rotate or master. This mode button is what switches. Master means that you can sync other lights up to the same channel, and then control the master, and the slave light will do the exact same thing the master light does. So right now we'll put on master and control it with the dials. On something like slave, you actually lose the ability to control it with your dials. You only control it with these buttons here. Oh, that's changing the channel right now. might not be able to change it at all with slave. And finally, you have the app option, where you can connect to the GVM control app, GVM LED. That second one up there, the red one, GVM, that one is what will control your light. So I'm going to click on it. So I see that I have this BT light up in the top, so I'm going to click on it, manage and connect, and it's going to boot me in. And suddenly I have the controls for my light. So I can take the intensity and bring it all the way down. I can also take the color temperature, change it, and then up there I can also switch between color temperature, HSI, which is the hues, the scene for the effects, and you can also pre-save some scenes to have, you know, the specific times, color temperatures that you want based for the effects. So that's all pretty cool. I've never myself experimented with the slave and master controls, but that'd be a cool thing for y'all to try out if you ever want to. I may try it this weekend. But that is pretty much all. Let me know if you have any questions, and everyone have fun at the race. And if you're watching in the future for another reason, if you're looking to learn about these lights, I hope this is helpful, and you can learn a lot more about it in the manual. It's not too much more complicated if you just read those instructions. All right, thank you. See y'all again soon.